Hello and welcome to Braintree High School for today's live stream broadcast as Braintree and Walpole set to take the court. Getting ready here for the starting lineups. It'll be first the visiting side for Walpole. It'll be number 10, Adams, a senior and captain. Number 13, also a senior and captain, McMahon. Number 21, McDonald, junior guard. Number 23, a junior, Mulgrew. And the top offensive player on the roster, the senior captain, Bingham, number 20. For head coach Sean McInnes. Now on the Braintree side. No real surprises at all here. It'll be number 14, Frame. Number 20, Downing. Another Braintree forward. It'll be number 21, Sweeney. At center, it'll be number 34, Rotundo. And one of the Braintree captains, number 23, Mazzini. Head coach Kelly McDonald. Both teams at 9-3, and it should be a dandy upcoming, as we'll pause now for the playing of the anthem. Ready here for the opening tip here at the Herget Gymnasium on a Friday night. Two very strong teams here in Massachusetts going toe-to-toe. It'll be Rotundo to jump against Bingham. Starting fives, Adams, McMahon, Bingham, McDonald, and Mulgrew. For Walpole, Frayne, Downing, Sweeney, Mazzini, and Rotundo for Braintree as the opening tip will be redone. I'm actually going to say that the tip was stolen, I believe, in the air. The player going after it before it went up to the top point. So Braintree basketball. Don't see that every day. So Braintree possession here to start. In the zone defense. Braintree lost earlier this year to Walpole, trying to seek some revenge. Back up top, Downing as they try and thread it inside, and Braintree turns it over. Back to the opposite corner now, as Braintree in the midst of his own defense themselves. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound by Downing into the hands of Mazzini. So both sides, this could be a low-scoring game if the two defenses continue to play strong like they have here in the early going. Braintree's turned it over twice in 2 tries, and certainly not what you wanted to see the second time around here against the same team. And here is a turnover with a travel. Not sure what's going on between the two teams, getting some early jitters out of the way. Two teams that are very, very good, making some kind of rookie mistakes here early. As this one's threaded inside, Frayne under some trouble now. Makes a nice pass to Sweeney, who has the open shot, can't score from inside of 5 feet, and it's last touched by Braintree. That's as good of a look as you're going to get from Braintree's top offensive threat in Sweeney. Leading the charge pretty much all season long. Pretty much all the games that I've seen, averaging right around the 20-point mark, between 15 and 20 a game. So neither side has scored in the opening minute and a half. Trying to work it inside, and Braintree knows who to guard as Bingham was double teamed. Trying another 3, no good. Rebound by Downing, our second already here of the quarter. Back up the floor as Braintree trying to go in transition. Sweeney with the one shot and scores this time. Much more difficult shot than the prior one, but knocks it down. And another travel. Wow. Shocking here for the Timberwolves. Braintree with just the only 2 points on the board. With 5:59 to go, again is Sweeney, backdoor pass, no. Not able to score underneath as Braintree's continued to look for her offensively. It's a great pass. One Sweeney generally finishes in close. Downing now in the paint, little runner off the glass, no. As it spins towards the sideline, and Braintree getting in the passing lane. It's last touch by Rotundo. .546 to go here in a very low-scoring start. Brought up over half court. Driving down the lane, shut off neatly by Downing. Finds Bingham, tough to control, and able to bank it home. No surprise, the first points for Walpole scored by Bingham. 2-2 the score with 5:15 to go in the first quarter. Looking underneath, Braintree again finds Sweeney. Trying to bank this one home, cannot. Braintree going her way a lot here early. Said just one of her first 4 shots. Long 3, way off. And now fighting for the loose ball. As the ball back up top. Another 3-point release, and another one off target into the hands of Rotundo. Mazzini now trying to lead the charge up the floor, and rejected at the free throw line. Loose ball, and Braintree able to force another turnover. Rotundo has Sweeney up ahead. Sweeney stops, waiting for somewhere to go, and then makes a nice pass underneath. Rotundo missed the easy one. And Braintree again comes up empty-handed here. Bingham trying to do it herself, bringing it up the floor, kicking to the corner, another open 3, and another miss from the corner. Ice cold from the field are the Timberwolves, as McDonald missed the corner 3. Somebody's got to find some offense here in this first quarter, as Braintree denied at the doorstep. That one by McMahon, and Braintree going to the bench here, trying to get a little spark. Coming off the bench first for Braintree is Ormsby. Both coaches obviously have to be happy with the defense being played, but the offense has not been good here in this first quarter. 3:57 to go, tied at 2. Mazzini will try a 3. No good on that one. Just barely grazing the right side of the rim. Trying from the corner again, no good. Offensive rebound and putback. That time Mulgrew. 3.5 remaining. Cross-court feed as Ormsby now back up top for Mazzini. Opposite corner, Sweeney for 3. Knocks it down. Much needed shot there for Braintree. All 5 points have been scored by Sweeney, who's taken 80% of the Braintree shots. Offensive rebound by Bingham, as Bingham denied underneath by Rotundo and was out of bounds when she touched it. Great defense by Braintree. Two teams really going toe-to-toe defensively here in this first quarter. 3:01 left. 5-4. Downing picks a dribble up there just outside of half court. Back in her hands now as Braintree trying to move it quickly around the perimeter. Sweeney cross court will find the open shooter. It's Mazzini. No good on the 3. Battling for it, Ormsby, and the player stepped out again. Braintree ball underneath the Walpole basket. 2:37 left in the first quarter. Cross-court pass now as Downing has it. Driving down the lane and a blocking foul. Haven't seen many fouls called, and that's actually the first one, believe it or not. A couple of free throws upcoming. Braintree trying to build on a 1-point advantage. First player to score outside of Sweeney, as Downing now has her first point of the game, the junior forward. Frayne set to check back in. 2 for 2 at the free throw line. (7-4), Braintree's largest lead. That looked like a travel there, but not called for it. Braintree really making things difficult for Walpole, forcing everything from the outside. Ormsby really making it difficult now on Bingham, who drives down the lane and scores anyway. 2 hoops here in the quarter. Braintree's lead is just 1. Two teams on paper very evenly matched, and that's the way this first quarter has gone. Mazzini dribbled it off her foot. Braintree's turned it over now for the 4th time. Final 90 seconds. Open shot, no good. Mulgrew had the clean look. Either side using a lot of the shot clock. Downing is going to try. Short on it. Another release, wide open, and finally knocking one down. This is McDonald, and the lead is with Walpole 9-7 with 1:01 to go. We'll take a quick break here in the quarter. We'll be right back. Play resumes. Final minute here of the first quarter. Braintree trailing 9-7. Cross-court feed, and Ormsby wide open and able to bank it home. Tying the score. Timberwolves looking for the lead. And again a travel. Player did that on 2 possessions ago. They didn't call it. They do this time. McDonald, who had just knocked down a 3, this time called for the travel. Seen her do that a couple of times with that little sidestep. Braintree could hold for the final shot if they want to, but it doesn't look like they're going to. Working in close, and it is neatly put in by Rotundo, who scores her first points. Final 10 seconds. Braintree leading by 2. 11-9. Free throw line jumper, no good. And the rebound is last touch by Braintree. Should have had possession there. Not a possession you wanted to give up at the end of the quarter. That should have been a pretty easy rebound by a couple of Braintree players. As the Timberwolves trying to take advantage here on the scoreboard. They'll get a 3. And fortunate for Braintree, they don't knock it down. Got a good look. And that one missed from the outside by Mulgrew. The story of the first quarter, as both teams shooting a very low percentage in the opening quarter. We'll be back for second quarter action with Braintree up by 2, 11-9. We'll be right back. Welcome back here to Braintree High School. Start of the second quarter. Mike Wasser bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV. So again, these two teams met earlier in the year at Walpole, and Braintree lost 55-46. So seeking revenge here tonight. Braintree able to force a steal. High pass as Mazzini able to catch it cleanly. Works inside. Rotundo, and she's fouled. Looks like McMahon may have taken a shot up in the face. So Braintree trying to work the ball in the paint, which is creating some trouble. Rotundo again, banks it home. Working the ball in the paint. 7 minutes to go. And Braintree with a foul. That one's going to go on Downing. Both sides with a early foul here in the second quarter. Open shooter now, and another 3 knocked down by McDonald. McDonald clearly one of their top offensive threats from the outside. Driving down the lane, Mazzini, tough shot, and draws a foul. Wow, it's an interesting foul there. We'll say they got her on the arm on the shot. Opposing player was lunging towards the shooter that time. Braintree's only been in the line a couple of times and able to knock down another free throw. Just the first point of the game for the senior guard, Mazzini. 2 confident free throws. 15-12, Braintree by 3. Another 3-point shot, no good. Offensive rebound, and the putback is good. Bissonette coming off the bench for the putback. Cross-court pass, Braintree working it pretty quickly here. Opposite side, Rotundo dials up a 3, it's no good. Braintree hasn't shot a good percentage from the outside here in this game. And Walpole with most of their offense coming in that direction from the outside. Another one here. Outside, Mazzini trying to answer with a 3 and able to do so. Knocks down the triple. Big time shot. All of a sudden, Mazzini with 5 in the quarter. And Adams losing the ball. Braintree touched it last. (18-17), Braintree by 1. Back outside, another 3-point shot. No good on this one. Pass behind Rotundo, and Braintree turns it over. Tough person to try and make that pass to. You don't really specifically want your center dribbling the ball up the floor. That was a tough one to pass, but obviously Rotundo has had a pretty good knack for scoring inside. Just a little bit further away from the basket where you probably like it. Outside, here is another 3-point try and another wild shot from downtown as Adams gets the rebound. Outside, here is another try from downtown as Adams knocks down her second 3 of the quarter. Walpole shooting pretty much predominantly 3-point shots in this game. Pretty even split between 2 and 3-point shots, which is pretty rare at the high school level. Back up the floor, here is Adams in transition, not close on the rebound. Braintree will grab it, and Downing looked like she may have traveled, but gets away with it. So Braintree ties the score at 20. Driving down the lane, Bingham, no. Braintree playing some solid defense on Bingham here. She's stuck on just 4 points. Looking for somewhere to go with it, it's Mazzini, who's had the hot hand here in the quarter. Nice cut by Rotundo, finds the open player, it's Frayne, front rim, and Braintree not able to score. Braintree's passing has created some pretty good looking shots from inside of 10 feet, but they haven't knocked them down. Frayne defends, and the shot is off target by Bissonette. Last touch by Walpole along the sideline. Looks like we're going to see a timeout here on the floor. 3:34 to go till halftime. 20-20 is our score, as we'll be right back. Play resumes as Braintree looks for the lead again. Good first half between two very evenly matched teams. Braintree missing the shot from the outside. Back up the floor. Good cut down the middle of the lane. McMahon scores her first basket. All the starters have now scored for the Timberwolves. Braintree down 2. Diuti into the game for the first time as Braintree works it around the perimeter, finds their outside threat in Sweeney, who knocks down another 3. 8 points, a couple of three-point shots. Driving down the lane, kicking back outside, and Wild on the shot. Cross court, here is Sweeney. Fakes it, takes it towards the basket, draws the foul. Good drive to the hoop that time. Another substitution. This is going to be Nugent checking in for Rotundo. Sweeney adding to her total. (25-22) Braintree. Good deflection by Mazzini, forcing the steal. Diuti makes a dangerous pass. You can see that one coming from a mile away. Fortunate Braintree keeps possession. Trying to move it quickly around the outside. Downing will try a 3. No, short. Ball was loose for a moment. And in transition, no good on the shot. Trying to get the ball inside. Braintree doubles, back outside. They will try another 3, no good. Up over the top, and the rebound. Foul on Braintree. .144 to go here in this first half. Both teams have had leads. Braintree's led most of the way, but another Walpole shot holds it to a 1-point game. (25-24) as Braintree's doubled up top. So a lot of time left on the shot clock, still 20 on it. Good quick pass. Frayne misses from the outside. Bingham with some trouble in the backcourt. That 3 trying to bank it home, no good, but the offensive rebound, that's killed Braintree on the glass. Looks like Brown's going to check in for the first time. And the free throw is no good. Final 59 seconds here of the first half. Braintree holding a 1-point lead, and they remain to be leading by 1. Bingham fighting for the loose ball, able to grab it. Sweeney, though, picks her pocket. Brown's pass is knocked out of bounds. working in the paint now, and Braintree stepped out of bounds. Final half minute. 1 point lead for Braintree as we approach halftime. Braintree daring him to shoot right now. Bingham double teamed and a foul. That'll be Braintree's 4th team foul. With just 19.8 on the clock, the next one would put Braintree over the limit. They can hold for the final shot if they want to. As the Timberwolves deny. Brown with the block. Braintree now in the final 10. Dangerous pass. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Deflects back to Mazzini. He's going to have to shoot it. And is blocked. And a bad final possession for Braintree. Really didn't have anywhere to go with that one. And just had to force it up as Mazzini was rejected. Good first half for both teams defensively. We'll see if the offense picks up in the second half. As the two sides in a 1-point game, 25-24. Braintree leads by 1. As we will be back for third quarter action to begin the second half in a moment. Welcome back here to the Herkish Gymnasium as we're ready for the start of the third quarter. The referees just finally entering back into the situation. So we're ready to begin the third quarter. Braintree will have possession, up by 1. Sweeney leading the charge with 10 points as the high scorer. No surprise here, the zone defense being played here to start. Braintree had a half to figure it out. We'll see if they're better here in the second half against it. Rotundo with her third basket now of the game, up 6 points. Braintree getting that secondary scoring right now behind Sweeney's 10, with 6 from Rotundo and 5 from Mazzini. Lead back to 3, and a 3-second violation. Cross-court feed. Braintree trying to take advantage of the violation. Back up top, Sweeney will try. No good on the 3. Good defense as Walpole now has turned it over 2 straight times. Downing stepping back, tough shot, no good. Bingham kicks to the corner, and again, a travel. That's happened too often as McDonald again continues to try and move without the ball. Three straight turnovers for the Timberwolves, but Braintree really hasn't taken advantage yet on the scoreboard. And that one last touched by Rotundo. Just 2 points in the quarter scored by Braintree. Very similar to the way the first quarter began. And a 3. That one's no good. Back up the floor, here is Frame. Down the lane, nice pass underneath as a jump ball called, and I don't know if Walpole really had full possession of that ball. Trying to work it inside, getting a hand on it, and the Timberwolves turn it over yet again. Back up the floor. As good as the Braintree defense has been, they haven't been able to capitalize. They've only been able to push the lead to 3. Probably should be up by 5 or more right now. Down the lane, Mazzini short. Offensive rebound, Rotundo cannot score. Nothing falling right now for either side. Driving down the lane, getting to the basket and scoring is Adams, who's got 8 points. Sweeney, very difficult shot with the outside of her body on the side of the rim. No good at the other end. One-point game, Braintree trying to add to it. Downing stepping through again, not able to score. Driving down the lane, and the foul will be called on Rotundo as Bingham takes it to the free throw line. Chance to retake the lead. No good on the free throw. 1 out of 2 at the line, as we are tied at 27. 5 in the game for Bingham. Good quick passing underneath, and Rotundo can't finish on the other side of the basket. Be careful there if you're downing, close to being a foul. And the 3 was halfway down and pops out. Halfway through this third quarter, tied at 27. Sweeney across. Mazzini will try a 3. Still not much falling from the outside for Braintree. Bingham right to the basket as the Braintree defense fell apart. Head coach McDonald wants a timeout and has been screaming for one for a while and gets it here with 3:37 to go. Braintree down to 29-27. As we're back to continue here in the third quarter in a moment. Play resumes with Braintree down 2. .325 remaining here in the third. .10 left on the shot clock. Cross-court feed, Ormsby open. No good. Offensive rebound is good. Sweeney able to deliver the tying basket. Looking down in the paint, and the shot is no good, but a foul. First free throw is good. Seven now for Bingham. Lead is back to 2. Back outside, Downing looking to put Braintree in front. No good from downtown, and it was last touched apparently by Braintree. Didn't appear to be the case there. And a 3 is banked in. Certainly wasn't the intention of that shot. As Adams now up to 11. Trailing Sweeney with 12 as Ormsby trying to answer, well off target. Braintree starting to fall behind a bit. Largest deficit of the game, falling behind by 5. Walpole can get going on these three-point shots. Got to be careful. And a Braintree foul. That'll be their third foul here in the quarter. Walpole has yet to make a foul. Final minute 45 as the three pops out. That was halfway down. Sweeney thought about it, did not shoot it. Driving down the lane, nice pass for Rotundo. Again, cannot finish through traffic. Bingham now drives down the lane. Tough shot, no good. And last touch by Braintree. And a timeout going to be taken by head coach McInnes. With a minute and 18 to go, Braintree down 5 all of a sudden, 34-29. As Braintree has scored just 4 points here in this quarter. We'll be right back. Play resumes. Final minute and 10 here of the third quarter. Braintree trailing by 5. Trying another three. This one is no good, and Mazzini clears away the rebound. Back up the floor, getting it to Sweeney. Takes the dribble. Now looking to go back outside. Ormsby right down the lane. Lays it up with the left hand and gets it to stay down. Big time shot off the bench. Four points now for Ormsby off the bench. A 3-point game. Trying from downtown, no. Braintree with another rebound. There haven't been many offensive rebounds here in this third quarter. Braintree with a 1-point lead to start the third. Right now trailing by 3. As Braintree throws it away. Braintree thought that one was deflected. They haven't been on the right side of many calls here in this third quarter specifically. Brought up over half court. Shot clock is off. They can hold for the final shot if they want. 10 left on it. And a travel. Braintree will get it back one last time. 8.1 on the clock. Braintree has plenty of time to get away a good shot. Can they pull within 1 or tie it with a 3? Sweeney now will take the jumper from the free throw line off target. Gets the miss, throws it up, and misses both shots here to close out this third quarter. I think Mazzini was open. Maybe would have been open for a good look to end the quarter, but Braintree comes up empty-handed on 2 looks here to close out the third quarter. They trail by 3, 34-31. After 3, we'll be back for fourth quarter action in a tight one here at the Herkish Gymnasium. We'll be right back. Back to start the fourth quarter. Braintree with the ball. Chance to chip into a 3-point deficit. Moving the ball around here to start the fourth quarter. Frey kicks back outside. Nothing has been released yet from downtown. 10 left on the shot clock. Braintree has to shoot it. Frey lets it go and an air ball. That was not a good possession whatsoever. Nothing going towards the basket. And Braintree comes up empty-handed in what has been a very, very low-scoring game. Bingham double team. The ball was jarred free for a second. Driving down the lane. Braintree got a piece of that. Shot was missed. And the rebound is handled by Frayne. Back up the floor is Mazzini. Mazzini tries a long three. It's short. Ball tapped out, and Downing comes away with the rebound. Fresh shot clock to work with. Again, trying to feed it to Rotundo. They work it around. Mazzini drives down the lane. Off the glass, no. Couple of looks on that possession. And another travel. It's been the common call here tonight. Right now, Sweeney's on the bench for Braintree, leading the way with 12. Mazzini again. Much better look this time. Missed it though. And scoring in close. Up to a 5-point lead. Nine in the game for Bingham as Braintree answers. Back to a 3-point game. Braintree not going away. Dangerous pass, almost stolen. 3-point shot, well short, and then a foul. Bingham with the push in the back. 5:27 to go. Pressure to the cross side of the floor. Nice pass underneath. Rotundo again. Braintree within one. 36-35. This one's going to come down to the wire, it seems. Driving down the lane. Braintree didn't try and take a charge, but they get the shot to be missed. Chance for the lead. Sweeney set to come back in this game in a moment, along with Nugent. Driving down the lane and a foul. Pair of changes. Rotundo really playing some good minutes so far here in this fourth quarter. Downing to give Braintree the lead. No good. Offensive rebound as Nugent able to get the ball back, was partially deflected away. And what do we got here? Another foul. Walpole really picking up the fouls here in this fourth quarter. Braintree might be shooting a lot of free throws at some point. Again, a chance to take the lead. And Downing lost the ball. Tough possession there as Braintree has had multiple chances to take the lead. has not yet been able to capitalize. Final 4:10. Cross-court pass, not a good one. Mazzini picks the pocket, takes it down the lane, lays it up and in. Big-time steal and basket, and then Braintree falls asleep at the other end. And scoring in transition. You wonder how much McMahon had actually moved up the floor there in that possession. She was wide open down at the other end. Timeout on the floor, 3:55 to go in a one-point game, 38-37. We'll return in a moment. And a chance here for Braintree to take the lead. So 20 left on the shot clock. Mazzini wide open, tries a three, it's good! Mazzini with 5 big points here in the fourth quarter, up to 10. Braintree's lead is 2. The veteran hitting a big-time shot, and that one way off. As Mazzini got a hand on it, but getting the ball wide open as Walpole gets a gift. Right place, right time. Tie score at 40. Looking for the backdoor pass. What a good pass, but Downing looks like she is blocked. And now the foul underneath. And that is the 4th team foul. So not in the act of shooting. That is the 4th foul on McMahon. Back up top. Mazzini almost lost the dribble. Mazzini tries the long two, no. Getting a hand on it was framed, but couldn't grab it with 2 hands. Two and a half remaining. Tied at 40. And a foul going on Braintree on the entry pass. Not a good foul there by Rotundo, but it is Braintree's first. I think Bingham was trying to sell that one. It does reset the shot clock, I guess. Looking up over the top. Bingham again is fouled. Two fouls in 5 seconds for Braintree. Trying to force the player to go left. Everything's on the perimeter right now. 2 minutes left. 10 left on the shot clock. 3, no good. Downing over the top. And it's Braintree ball. Final minute and 45 here in regulation. Tied at 40. 2 9-3 teams going toe-to-toe in a tie game. Nice pass inside. Braintree doesn't look for the shot yet. Rotundo with players open. Doesn't make the pass yet. Drives down the lane, lays it in. Confident move to the basket. Rotundo now has 12. Leading the charge with Sweeney. Bingham inside, can't score. Fight for it. And a very quick whistle. And Rotundo is hot after the play. So the jump ball is in Walpole's favor. Rotundo back to the defense of Bingham. Out high as Walpole again has a chance to tie or go ahead with a 3. Final minute and 5. Open shot. This is for the tie. It's good. As Mulgrew knocks it down. He's got 6. And we are tied at 42 with 54.5 remaining in regulation time. We will return with Braintree basketball up next. Braintree basketball as they look for the lead. A chance for the lead. No good from the outside. Braintree needs to stop now. There's about a 3-second difference between the shot and game clock. Mulgrew, who had just tied the score, had it. As Braintree double teams. Bingham in trouble. Bingham trying to work around and scores. May have gotten away with the hook. 44-42, timeout by Braintree. 12.4 left as Braintree going to try and dial up big time play here coming out of the timeout. As we will return with Braintree needing a basket coming out. Braintree needing a basket here. Looking to tie the score. 2 players right in the same spot. Not sure what happened there. As Sweeney in trouble. Outside, Downing for the lead. No good. Sweeney offensive rebound. And the putback at the buzzer is no good. Braintree with 2 great looks. Sweeney couldn't have gotten a better look there at the buzzer. And Braintree loses this one by 2. Tough one to lose here today, 44 to 42, a game that could have gone in either direction. But at the end, the best player on the other side in Bingham scores the winning bucket on a tough play inside, able to score points 8 and 9 of the game as Braintree drops a 2-point loss, losing for the second time this season to Walpole, and drops to 9 and 4. Walpole moves to 10 and 3 with the victory. This one's got to go a long way as far as the power rankings are concerned. Obviously would have been a big one to win if you're Braintree, but tough one to lose, as Sweeney did not score much in the second half. Finished with 12, Rotundo as well with 12, and on the other side, the only player in double figures was Adams with 11. So that's the way this one comes to a close. I want to thank everyone for being a part of our multi-camera shoot here today at BCAM TV. For everybody involved here today, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.